Hi, Merritt. Congratulations on Ravenswood so far.
Thank you so much.
We've already seen some sparks between Miranda and Caleb in kind of a subtle manner. Do you think this will put a strain on Hannah and Caleb's relationship?
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, I think the fact that he is in a different town, that would put a strain on any relationship. But yeah, I think it will. Miranda and Caleb are very similar. Their characters are very similar, so they get along really well right off the bat, which could be taken wrong from someone else, especially in a different town.
Yeah. Well, will you, Hannah, be visited in Ravenswood fairly often, do you feel?
Will Hannah?
Yeah.
She doesn't during the beginning. I mean, they definitely do keep in contact. It's mainly over a phone conversation. So she is in some of our episodes, but not in person, not yet.
Why do you think the town of Ravenswood is treating Olivia so bad because of her father's murder?
Because I think they think that our mom killed him. And so the whole family is kind of being like, ignored and hated on because they think that our mom murdered our father, and therefore, like, we're all connected to this murder. And I think they're just kind of putting us out there on our own. Nobody really trusts or respects the mom, and therefore the kids are kind of being painted that way as well.
Well, what will you think it would take to get out from under that?
Well, I think Luke and Olivia, they're trying to figure out who murdered their father, because it doesn't seem like the cops or anyone in the town is really pushing to find out who did it. So they start to take things into their own hands, and they find like clues and things along the way. And I think once that's revealed, whoever did it, I don't know who did it, that will obviously help and make people realize.
The show is designed to be scary and creepy for the audience, but has there been times when you were actually scared or creeped out on set?
Oh, for sure. We film. I mean, the great thing about New Orleans is a lot of it's on location, and the locations here are amazing, and there's so much charm and history to this city. But we definitely filmed a lot in a graveyard, which isn't actually that creepy. They're really beautiful. But we have filmed it was kind of like an abandoned hospital for part of it. And we heard stories that, like, I think it was the second or the fifth floor was haunted, and there was, like, water dripping from the ceiling, and people had heard, like, footsteps. So there's definitely been a few times where we're like, oh, did you hear that? I'm sure we're getting ourselves worked up, but it's for sure on our minds.
How hard is it for you as an actress to convey the creepy feeling of the show to the audience?
I mean, so locations are huge, and they play a huge part because it's so much easier to get into that headspace and that energy when you're surrounded by like an actual location that adds itself to the scene. So that's helpful, and I mean the writing is wonderful too. So it's pretty easy. Once we all get into the scene and we start going, like, we kind of build off of each other, and that helps as well.
All right. Well, thank you, and we can't wait to see more episodes of Ravenswood.
Thank you.